this is Marie Diaries, and welcome to my channel where tarot readings is one of the few things that interest me and something new that I've been learning. This reading can or may not resonate, so keep what does and leave the rest where you see it, with it being well over 7 billion individuals in the world. Don't let it affect you if it's not making sense to your world. Any and all signs are welcome to the readings that you watch when you decide to click on my channel and watch the video. Alright, so you can see for the title of the video, we're going to be doing a random reading. And it's talking about why would a masculine, or why did this masculine downplay a feminine when he knew it from the beginning, or he knew what it was from the beginning. Alright, so that's going to be the the title or the overall energy for this reading. So this could resonate with any and all signs, so take what resonates and leave the rest where you see it. I think I'm going to start off with the signs, the planet and the house cards, so we can get a little bit more information for this reading. Try not to make it too long. Every time I say that, it end up being an hour long. So I think I'm going to use these, and then I'm going to use these other ones, this oracle deck. Ooh. I'm going to use the oracle deck, and then I'm going to use, so I got all of those. Alright, so we're going to start off with the signs, the planet, and the house cards. So let's see what comes out of those, and then we'll go into the other oracle cards. So again, the title of the video is, why did the masculine, or a masculine, why did he downplay a feminine, like, you know, basically a relationship, when he knew what it was from the beginning? So yeah. Okay, so this could be pertaining to the past, the present, or the future, and that goes for any and all of the readings, you know, that I mainly, you know, like mainly the Marie Diary tarot readings and the random readings. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the signs and see what card is going to come out for those. Alright, so my spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me, show me the clearest view of this reading or any and all readings through the cards that I decide to have in my hand. I ask that you return any and all negative energy from people, places, and things. Return it back where it needs to go and out of my space of energy, permanently and immediately, including any ill will intent sent towards me. I ask that you return it back where it needs to go and out of my space of energy, permanently and immediately. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a sign for this video. So why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Can you give us one card, please and thank you? My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. One card, please, for the signs for this reading. Why did the masculine downplay a relationship? So we have the sign in Aquarius. Alright, so let's get one sign for the planets. Why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Can you give us one planet card? My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. Alright, so we got we got the planet and moon. Alright, and then we just need one house card. Alright, so one house card, please and thank you. Why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Can we get one card? Okay, now we got the 11th house. Alright, so we got the sign in Aquarius, we got the planet and moon, and the house in the 11th house. Alright, so they all talk about together. It says, spiritually, your vision, defend for humanity's sake. Spiritually, mentally, it says, what's new and different about accept your hopes and wishes. That was mentally. Physically, it says, use an unconventional way and let your feelings tell you how to do it for the future. All right, yes, because this okay, and then at the back of the deck, so I'm gonna just read this one. It says it's in the 8th house, and it says as a life or death issue spiritually. Mentally, it says getting and using power. And then physically, it says use other people's resources. That was at the back of the deck, and that was in the 8th house. All right, so let's go ahead and go into some, see what comes out for the oracle deck for this reading. As why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? At the back of the deck right now is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like that means to me he was coming in like with a small offer. He wasn't really coming in for something serious at the time. Maybe because whoever this masculine is, whether this is pertaining, you know, vice versa, a masculine or a feminine, they could have had a lot going on, or had a prior, you know, like situation or something going on that wasn't being talked about. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, so what do we need to see from this oracle deck that pertains to this reading right now? As why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Can you give us a few cards, please? My spirit guides, my angels, archangels only of the Most High. Give us a few cards towards this reading, please, and thank you. What was that? That one. Any other cards you want us to see that pertains to this reading right now? My spirit guides, my angels. Ooh, okay. I think that's gonna be all right. And at the back of the deck, we got 36 midheaven pinnacle. So I'm not really sure what that has to do with it. And then you got 34 future, 34 north node future, and 43 fifth house passion. So those is all at the back of the deck. All right, so what do we got here on the table? Let's see. All right. All right, so the first one we got out here is number 15. It says retrograde review. Next one is 32. It says Vesta Hearth. Next we got 31 Juno partnership. Next we got 33 South Node Pass. So let's see. Then we got 39 First House Arrival. Then we got 53 Opposition Confrontation. And the last card that came out was 56 Progression Journey. Okay, so I feel like this masculine, he downplayed a relationship with the feminine because, you know, I feel like he had to defend something. He didn't want it to be a confrontation, because we do got that card that's out here. So something he didn't want it to be a confrontation. Also, obviously, because like I was saying, this person, whether, you know, it could be vice versa, male or female, masculine, feminine, whatever how you want to say it, but obviously they had another situation going on. So this is why they downplayed the relationship. They didn't really take it serious. I feel like that's why the not even with us using the tarot deck yet, but that Knight of Cups was at the back of the deck. So he was coming in for something that, you know, he wasn't really trying to be real serious. It wasn't really like it was more like a minimum offer type energy. So I feel like that's why the Knight of Cups was coming out, or like being shown. All right, what cards do we want to see to start this off with the tarot deck that pertains to this reading? As why did the masculine downplay? Wow, the first card out was the Queen of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like with the Page of Swords at the back of the deck. So I feel like with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands being the first two cards out, so he downplayed this relationship because I feel like he had to, because we got defend up here. So basically, I feel like he was defending himself from something being some kind of confrontation or some kind of conflict, especially with this opposition confrontation card coming out. So this definitely could have been something that happened in the past, or maybe, you know, you got partnership, you got past, you got arrival. So maybe it's like this person could have even had a family type relationship where there could have been an arrival of a child, so that he didn't want to like have to defend himself against that and this, you know, whatever relationship he was partaking in, because obviously it could have been more than one, you know, because that's what I'm, you know, feeling like. He could have been juggling actually. Now we got the Magician that came out here with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands with the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I definitely feel like he was trying to manifest something with this feminine, but it probably, like I said, it wasn't really the offer that this feminine probably thought it was, because it could have been more him just coming in for more of like you know, a sexual energy. I feel like just for like in and out energy, even though he could have came off like he wanted to offer this Ace of Pentacles, but really he was offering that Ace of Pentacles, you know, really to somewhere else. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups just came out. So yeah, he definitely was, because that's clarifying the partnership card that already's out here, and opposition. He didn't want to cause no, I feel like he was downplaying the relationship because he didn't want it to really be known that he already had a partnership, or you know, a twin flame type energy, or just a relationship period with somebody else. I feel like that's why these two is coming out. Well, you know, we already had this come out first, and then that just came out, which was the Two of Cups. The 32 Vesta Hearth talks about love, fertility, and like home. So, you know, he didn't want to I feel like mess up what he had going on at home, but he was also trying to entertain other things on the side. But he could have been, you know, hiding this because he didn't want it to be some kind of confrontation, because you do got this confrontation, well, opposition confrontation card coming out. That's giving me the energy of the Five of Wands. All right, what else do we want to see to clarify this this Queen of Wands, this Nine of Wands with the Two of Cups? What do we want to see to clarify those cards for this reading right now? As why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Clarify the Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So I think I just seen the Ace of Cups flipped over. So yeah, it definitely has to do with it. Yeah, it came out. So there go the Ace of Cups. I had seen it in the deck, and then it was faced up, and then just came out. So it definitely was over an offer, a new beginning. I feel like this new beginning, this new offer was with this Two of Cups. And that could have included an arrival because you got their first house arrival. I feel like that has to do with like family and the child and stuff. So yeah, you got the first house out here arrival, and then you got the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So he definitely could have been having a new beginning with this partnership with this other feminine, and that means to me that I feel like that was the start of a family, because you got 32 Hearth out here, you got partnership, you got 31 Juno partnership, you got 32 Vesta Hearth, you got 33 South Pass, you got 39 first house arrival, 53 opposition confrontation, 56 progression journey. The first one was retrograde review. So this person could have been putting something into review, the whole relationship that he was having, aside from what he already knew he had going on. Like he could have been putting that whole relationship in review, as far as how serious he thought it was, or you know what it was going to be. Anything else to clarify this Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups? For why did this masculine downplay a feminine when he knew from the beginning what it was? Anything else to clarify the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Ace of Wands comes out now. So yeah, he already had, so you got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands coming out with the Six of Cups at the back of the deck, and the Magician card with the Ten of Cups, with the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So you got the Six of Cups that just came out. Well, these all at the back of the deck. You got the Six of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Cups. So he knew that he wanted to hold on, even though he could have been having a sexual relationship with this feminine. He wanted to hold on to it because he felt like it was a Ten of Cups energy, but he knew that it could have brought in this Five of Wands energy with the conflict, confrontation. He knew that it could have brought in that because, you know, he already was, but at the same time, he was stealing, you know, he was stealing from these relationships. But he knew he felt some kind of, maybe he felt some kind of genuine love, or he felt something at one time, but he knew he couldn't do nothing really serious. Look, the King of Pentacles is, so this definitely was a person who was like a family man, you know, as far as like maybe working or wanting to be a person that's making money, a hustler, whatever his money title looked like or whatever. Why did the Three of Cups come out? So the Three of Cups just fell on the, it falls on the South Node pass, the first house arrival, and the 53 opposition confrontation. So he wanted to be in this, because you already got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups out here. He wanted to be in this Three of Cups energy, collaborating, coming together with this woman, this feminine. He was already partnership, but maybe he felt like I said, he felt like he could hold on to both people, you know, but I feel like he really didn't want them to know about each other, but he was gonna I feel like he was more gonna defend. Look, the Knight of Pentacles coming out, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like he really felt like he could hold on to both of them, or he could maintain juggling both relationships, or keep it like, you know, on the low or whatever, keep it going, but at the same time not have it be where it's like, you know, them fighting or arguing or conflicts or competition. Or he wanted to keep them separate in a way, but keep everything together. I feel like that's why that Three of Cups just came out like that. Anything else to clarify? The Page of Swords just showing. Clarify the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups. For why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Anything else to clarify the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups? My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. Yeah, you got the Hermit coming out. So he felt like he could keep um the third party relationship energy hidden, or like keep it you know, kind of like out the way and discreet. I feel like that's why the Hermit card came out. Clarify this Ace of Wands. Yeah, I just seen the Full card. Clarify the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Hermit card for why did the masculine downplay the feminine. You got the Chariot coming out with the Page of Swords. So yeah, even though he felt like he wanted to keep, because the Nine of Pentacles at the back of the deck, even though he felt like he wanted to keep both both relationships going, and like, you know, kind of collaborate with them together but not really collaborate with them together, he felt like he could keep this under wraps and not like let each other know about each other and like kind of keep it going, but at the same time be persistently watching this other woman, like the one that he's not mainly with. He felt like he could keep tabs and watch on the other one, you know, whether that was through social media or like, um you know, doing whatever he had to do to keep eyes or tabs on this other relationship that he really wasn't like in the home with that person, but he didn't want to. Yeah, he wanted to keep this. He wanted to start a new beginning, but with that person that he could have been having a family with. But at the same time, he still wanted to be able to have access to this other feminine that he really, you know, he really didn't want it to be what he thought it was going to be. All right, anything else to clarify? The Five of Cups just wanted to come out. Clarify the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles for why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning. Anything else to clarify the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, he didn't want to feel like he was going to be left out of the cold, even though he was, you know, starting this new relationship with this other feminine that he clearly had already been started and probably was even going to have a child with or children with. Let's see, anything that the Two of Pentacles just wanted to come out. Clarify the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles for why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning. You got, yeah, with the Moon card turning over. He didn't, he chose to not be left out in the cold, so he was choosing to keep this hidden. But yeah, and to swim away to to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. But he was willing to keep that hidden and that secret hidden, that yeah, because he wanted to keep it balanced in the home of where he was at. He didn't want it to be coming to this conflict and confrontation, or he didn't want to be in opposition with the person that, you know, more than likely could have been the mother of his child. Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles wanting to turn over in the deck. So he was willing to go through whatever lengths to keep it hidden and not revealed, because he dang sure didn't want to be left out in the cold. So, you know, he was willing to hide that so that he can, you know, basically kind of go on with this new beginning and it not be too much of a problem or confrontation and or issues, I feel like. Anything else to clarify this Moon card, the Six of Swords with the Temperance card for why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? You got the Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely because of arrival of a child. I mean, you already got the 39 fifth house arrival. I feel like that's confirmation with the Page of Cups that he had an arrival of a new beginning, a new member, you know, family member, a young person, which was a baby, you know. With the Nine of Pentacles being at the back of the deck. So even though I feel like he had all of this going on, I think he kind of felt like he still was like single in a way, or he wasn't really tied down, I want to say. Like, I feel like he thought that he wasn't really tied down yet, even though he knew this was coming. Like, he knew that he had a child coming. I think he kind of felt like he was still a bachelor or something. Clarify this temperance in the Page of Cups. For why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Anything else to clarify the Six of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Page of Cups? Anything else to clarify the Six of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Page of Cups? Oh, do we really want all of those? Now that just came out was the Seven of Swords, the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, try that again. Clarify the Six of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, he knew that he didn't want it to be with the new arrival of this baby, you know, or this new beginning. He knew that he didn't want it, so he could have even been trying to retreat. He didn't want it to be conflict and confrontation. He didn't want it to mess up what he already prior had going with the Ace of Swords coming out. That clearly definitely could be the truth, or he knew that he had to clear out things and he didn't want it to be he didn't want it to be in that Five of Wands energy, so he could have been trying to clear things out a little bit. But I feel like, you know, he still knew that he was trying to, or he knew that he was, whatever he was trying to do, he was still trying to hold on to the relationship he had at home and then the one he had on the side. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles turning over in the deck. But he definitely didn't want it to be no conflict and confrontation, because it would have messed up the whole thing that he had going on. Yep. Anything else to clarify these cards right now? Clarify the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. For why did the masculine? Yeah, the King of Swords. He could have been very direct with this other woman in ways that he made it known that it wasn't like as serious as she probably thought it was. Yeah, that something could have been coming to a completion, a new cycle. But even though that was happening, he probably still made it known that he wanted to, you know, he wanted to hold on to both of the relationships. But just the other one was probably more serious than the other one. But something did come to a completion. Yeah, look, the Ace of Pentacles coming back out now. So, with the Four of Cups trying to come out. Anything else to clarify the King of Swords, the World card, and the Ace of Pentacles? For why did the masculine downplay the relationship or downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Anything to clarify the King of Swords, the World, and the Ace of Pentacles? Anything else to clarify those cards? My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. Clarify the King of Swords, the World card, and the Ace of Pentacles. But why did the masculine? Yeah, look, it was because of him wanting to offer. It had to do with him offering to the past, which was this other feminine. Because you already got the Ace of Pentacles out here. So basically, he wanted to move on, but keep the other relation, you know, other relationship under wraps without causing any conflict or confrontation. You know, letting it be known that he still wanted to offer to the past, because you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and then now you got the Emperor. So let me see, let me do it like this. Yep. So he still wanted to offer to the past, but he just wanted to, like, you know, make it like he was starting a new beginning or a new cycle without this other person, but keep them kind of like in the background, keep them hidden. you know, because he definitely could be looked at as this father figure now, or was already looked at as a father figure, the one in authority, the one that, you know, kind of, you know, made the money moves or whatever have you. And now with this new arrival of a child of, so, you know, he had to make it look like something that, you know, other than what it probably was, could have been being looked at. So he had to keep certain things under wrap. Yeah, this could have caused this, um, this other woman could have, well, no, he didn't want, and I feel like he also didn't want this woman, the mother of his child, to be in despair or whatever, because you know she would have been wanting to stand her ground with the 7 of Wands flying out like that. Yeah. Let's see. Let's pick a couple cards because I really didn't want. I really did. It's just something I wanted to do a video. I was supposed to been do this video a while ago, but I put it off. So let's just do a little bit of these Oracle Intuition cards and see what comes out for this little reading. All right. So what do we need to see from this pile of cards in my hand that pertains to this reading? As why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Is there any cards that we need to see from this Oracle Intuition deck that pertains to this reading right now? My spirit guides, my angels, the archangels of the Most High. All right, we got add 2 more cards. And then we got Father. Yeah, we already seen Father come out here with the Emperor card. So he definitely was a father. Yeah. All right, what other cards do we need to see from this pile in my hand? That was, oh, so he was someone who was married. He could have been in some kind of regret. Maybe it could have been about being married, or just about, or it could have been about just even, you know, trying to juggle both of those relationships, or, you know, what he was, you know, had going on. Clarify this. Anything else? As why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? What other cards, of anything, do we need to see that pertains to this reading right now? We got yes wanting to come out. Any other cards from this pile that pertains to this reading? My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. All right, what's that? We got you're not the enemy. So he didn't want to feel like he was the enemy. All right, what other cards from this pile, if anything, that pertains to this reading? Oh, wow. So maybe this actually could have been some kind of unplanned pregnancy. With unplanned pregnancy coming out, we got somebody could have been making some kind of deadly threats. We got advocate. We got the number 111, which talks about intuition, new ideas, or realization. So maybe he had some kind of intuition that he knew something was, knew that something could happen. We got keep an open mind about ways to achieve my goals. So he could have been like, while all of this was going on, he could have been looking for ways to achieve his goals. All right, we got the letter Z. All right, we got choose dysfunction. Yeah, he could have been choosing to with dealing with both of those relationships, the one that he was, you know, having a child with, and then the other one that was on the side. He could have been choosing to be putting himself in energies of dealing with dysfunctional relationships. We got courageous. We got lucid vivid dreams. We got a man who wants to make a woman look like a fool. So yeah, he even could have been in that energy, trying to make, he didn't or maybe not. I mean, it could be either or. But with him being married, I feel like he didn't want to make the woman that he was having this child with, he didn't want to make her look like a fool, even though he still was dealing with someone else while he was in that relationship. All right, we got no BS. All right, any other cards from this pile that pertains to this reading right now? as to why did this masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning. Any other cards from this pile that pertains to this reading, please and thank you. My spirit guides, my angels, archangels, only of the Most High. Any other cards from this pile, please and thank you. My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. Anything else from this pile that pertains to this reading? No other cards for the final and last time. All right, we got don't want children. So I don't know, maybe he might not, I don't know, it depends on the situation. He might not have wanted children, or somebody didn't want children. We got the Star card, so he could have been looking at maybe he could have been looking at both people as but I feel like that's also clarifying the first card that came out with the sign, the house, and the planet, which was the Aquarius sign. And that was talking about your vision, what's new and different about, and using an unconventional way. So I feel like that's coming out here twice, because we already got the Star card with this card. Now we got the other one coming out from my deck. But we got to read the other sides at the end. I mean, in a minute. Let's see what we got here. We got the question who. We got love is stronger than pride. So he felt like love was stronger than pride. He was willing to accept advances from this other relationship that he was choosing to entertain. And then the last card that came out was childish. So he could have been in some kind of childish energy. I feel like with that other card that said choosing to dysfunctional relationships. All right, let's see. Let's get another pile and see if what we can get. All right, what do we need to see from this pile? Just seen 3721. Any other cards from this pile for this reading right now is why did the masculine downplay a relationship with the feminine? Or excuse me, why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Say it like that. Any other cards we need to see? We got something not working out. What else from this pile, if anything, that pertains to this reading, as why did the masculine downplay? All right, so we got he didn't want to deal with some kind of abandonment. We got on their way out or leaving. So something about someone on their way out or leaving, or he could have been that person. We got suspicious circumstances. We got friend. So he could have been looking at this other person as a friend. And then the last card that came out was manifest. He definitely, we seen the magician card already. So he could have been manifesting to hold on to this friend. Like it could have been definitely this person from the past that he wanted to offer some kind of Ace of Pentacles, but not probably as much as the other, you know, the one that the feminine relationship that he was having a child with. We got random anonymous calls. All right, what else, if anything, from this pile that pertains to this reading, as why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Any other cards from this pile that pertains to this reading right now, please and thank you. All right, we got caution. We got lust. All right, we got future. So now we done had something about the future out here twice or just once. Let's see. Well, we got the past with that one. And then where else we seen the future? I think we seen that with something else. Or I just was talking about it. And then it says law of attractions. All right, so he definitely could have been using some manifestation with the laws of attraction to, like, you know, attract this other woman aside from this other relationship that he had going on already. We got intimidated coming out, but I'm going to put that back in there. All right, any other cards do we need to see from this pile in my hand that pertains to this reading, as why did the masculine downplay the feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Any other cards we need to see from this pile? Please and thank you, my spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. Oh, it comes back out again, y'all. I think that's what it is. We got options. We got potentially dating. We got, yeah, it came back out, intimidated. Changing up wardrobe. And then we got the sign Cancer. So we got Aquarius and Cancer sign. And we got without consent. So something could have been without consent. All right. Any other cards from this pile that pertains to this reading for the final and last time? As why did the masculine downplay a feminine when he knew what it was from the beginning? Any other cards from this pile for the final and last time? We got nosy, snoopy. We got happy. So he felt like, I don't know if he felt like someone was being nosy or snoopy, or he didn't want it to get to that point where they would end up in that Five of Wands, these two women that he was dealing with. Or maybe he felt like somebody was being nosy or snoopy. It could have been either or. Is that all from this pile, if anything, for this reading right now? Is there any other cards that pertains to this reading? Please and thank you. My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels of the Most High. So let's take these. We got divination. So yeah, he definitely could have been using his manifestation and do some kind of divination. We got good vibes only. We got don't put all eggs in one basket. So maybe he felt like he didn't want to put all eggs in one basket. So that's why he was trying to hold on to both relationships. We got money laundering. Wow. We got step parent. We got convenience, which talks about the state of being able to proceed with something with little or no effort. What else? I feel like that's why the abandonment card came out. And then, you know, we got the Five of Pentacles out here with the Moon card and the Six of Swords with the Temperance card. All right, we got moving leaps and bounds. So maybe he felt like with him doing what he was doing, he still could move leaps and bounds. We got innocent until proven guilty. So he was willing to take the risk and the leap of faith until, you know, he was proven guilty or whatever about something. We got give me a chance. He definitely felt like he wanted to give the other relationship prior, not the one that he was having his family with, but the other one, he wanted that feminine to give him a chance. All right, we got 42, 49. Any other cards for this pile for the final and last time? All right, so that's it. What do we got? So we got luxury living. So this could have something to do with some luxury living. That's why he didn't want to let certain things go. We got don't want to argue or look, don't want to talk or argue about the past. We got the South Node past card out here already. Yep, South Node pass. And then it says don't want to talk or argue about the past. All right, we got self-centered. So maybe this is like something also that's like how I want to say, like move, like this could be something that's actually dealing with the past going into the future. Because I mean, we did see the card that said future on it, right? Yeah, where is it? Yeah. So this definitely could be something that was in the past but dealing with the future now also still. We got purposely keeping a distance. So this person could be they could be purposely keeping a distance, or maybe they feel like the other person that they was dealing with was purposely keeping a distance. We got cut off certain individuals. Yeah, he could have been cutting off certain individuals, or this person he was dealing with could have been cutting off certain individuals. Okay, I'm not sure, but this card came out. We got FBI is getting involved, put into the investigation. So any of these cards can relate to this reading for you, however your life is or whatever. So take what resonate and leave the rest where you see it. Now we got the question how, and I think we already had the question who. All right, we got feelings not tied in. And then the last card we got out is copycat. All right, so let's go ahead and read the blue side of the sign, planet, and house cards to see what those is talking about. And then we're probably going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. All right, so for the blue side of these cards, it is talking about, it says spiritually genius to experiment with the nurturing of freedom. Mentally, it says the discoveries of feelings caused by associations. And physically, it says resulting from the eccentric of reactions, your circle of friends. All right, and again, these cards that came out up here was 15 retrograde review. We got 31 Juno partnership. You got 32 Vesta Hearth. You got 33 South Node Pass. You got 39 First House Arrival. You got 53, opposition confrontation. And the last card that came out of those was 56, progression journey. Alright, so we're at the end of this video, and if you are to the end with me, it's highly appreciated. Thank you. If you want to like this video, you're more than welcome to, and watch any of the other videos that are currently uploaded on my channel. Also, if so, you do want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, Marie Diaries, because 1, I don't bite. 2, it's free to see any way you look at it, costing you nothing, and plus what YouTube channel don't want new subscribers on their channel. I will continue to upload videos to my channel at my time and discretion when I see fit to. Until then, you could go and watch and like any other current uploaded videos. If not, thanks again for the amount of time you already spent on my channel. See you later. Until the next video, Marie Diaries.